Hey Scorpio, welcome back. It is Ashley here at Fire Intuition. I am here to do your collective reading. This is going to be for Scorpio placement, so wherever you guys have Scorpio in your charts. Keep in mind that this reading is general and that it may or may not resonate with all of you Scorpios. But if it does, please show your girls some love. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. Alrighty. So yes, let's see what's going on with you, Scorpio. Oh yeah, Scorpio, if y'all are on TikTok, please follow your girl. I'm on there as Fire_Intuition. I just added some new content over there. And I will be posting different content on my TikTok than the YouTube, but it will be a mix of the two. Alright, but I just posted all 12 signs yesterday. So definitely check it out. Follow your girl, show some love. Alright, so let's see what's going on with Scorpio. Let's see, Scorpio. What's going on with Scorpio spirit? Let's see what's going on with Scorpio spirit. New messages for Scorpio. We have into you. Good chemistry. Great vibes. Positive. Messages for Scorpio. Bankrupt. Caution. Great actor putting on a show. Alright, let's see. Messages for Scorpio. Messages for Scorpio. Alright, let's see. Some of you guys could be abusing divination, meaning like watching a lot of tarot or just pulling a lot of cards on your souls right now. Maybe it's, you know, for your situation or you're trying to get some clarity. We have falling apart, ego, last chance, don't want to hear it, protecting yourselves. All right, so there could be somebody that you guys are into. All right, you guys must be really feeling them, really into them, but this person puts on a show. They're like a really good actor, meaning like they're not who they say they are. Okay, so somebody's been putting on a show. And then we got bankrupt and caution. So I just feel like the universe is just trying to warn you just in general with that message. That's what I'm getting with that. Maybe the universe is like, okay, let me warn Scorpio. All right, we do have bankrupt. We're going to get into that in a minute. We have fallen apart, fallen into pieces, all torn up. So I feel like this situation is going to have you guys all over the place. I feel like maybe you don't see that just yet. That could be something that could be happening in the near future. We have hurt ego getting in the way of relationship. So somebody's ego is in the way, or somebody's ego could also get bruised, is what I'm also feeling. And then we got last chance. They lost their chance, or you did. So, but from falling apart to last chance, definitely got to be the ego. Something's about to happen to where you're like, no, I don't know if I can deal with this. Yeah, because we got last chance. We got don't want to hear it. So somebody could be reaching out to you and you can kind of be like, you know what, like I don't want to hear it, like I'm good on you, next, like I'm good, I don't want to talk to you, etc. And we got protecting yourself, needing to keep yourself safe. So some of you guys could just be protecting your energy. And then we got bankrupt. Somebody also could be going through financial situations right now. Somebody could be filing bankruptcy. Maybe somebody is living above their means. Maybe somebody is not, you know, maybe they don't have what they say they have, you know. And I feel like you guys could definitely be falling apart behind this situation, you know. So maybe something started off really good, you know, where there was good chemistry, vibes, you know, they were a good time. You were like, this is my boo. And then all of a sudden this happened. So let's see what's going on, Scorpio. Let's pull some additional messages. Additional messages for Scorpio. Why is into you right here for Scorpio? Into you. We got burdens. Yeah, see, I feel like somebody's trying to put their burdens on you. So whoever this is that's into you, they have a lot of burdens. They got a lot of stuff going on. Give me another message for Scorpio, burdens and into you. They got like a lot going on. Admiring from afar. They can look, but they can't touch. So I feel like this is somebody that, not saying you were a target, but this person could have had a crush on you or liked you for a long time. This person could have just been watching you. This could have been somebody you were talking to for a while, but it never really went nowhere. Okay. So we got a from afar. We got emo. So you had got all of your feelings about the situation. So you did get yourself caught up Like, and like you start really liking this person. Let me see why falling apart is here for Scorpio. Why is falling apart here for Scorpio? Isolation, remote and alone. So yeah, I do see where like you guys are like, you know what, I don't even want to be bothered. Because, you know, with the falling apart and isolation, that would make sense. Some of you guys are going to be all over the place, or you currently are, about this situation. We got multiple babies. And we got dirty money. Oh, wow. And thought. That hole over there. So some of you guys could be also finding out about another female. Some of you guys could be finding out that this person has multiple children, multiple babies. They can have more than one child on the way. They got a lot of drama. We got dirty money. It can be some type of illegal activity or something they're in. And we got isolation. We got that with falling apart. So I feel like everything was good. And then things started to just unravel, unfold. And I feel like this person met you, like I said, they have been watching you for a while. Maybe this person slid in your DMs, or maybe, you know, you finally gave them a chance or whatever. But I feel like soon as you got comfortable, everything just boom. Everything just changed. So let's pull some tarot. Let's see what's going on. Universe, Spirit, my ancestors, please give me messages for Scorpio. What's going on with Scorpio? What do they need to know at this time? It's like you could have accepted somebody knowing that they got multiple kids, you know, knowing that they got a complicated situation. And you're like, you know what? I was, you know, I'm, you know, like, I don't know. I feel like you're just like, damn, I didn't sign up for this. I didn't know it was going to be this bad. I feel like this is somebody that maybe you thought you saw a future with them, or you see a future with them, or, you know, things were looking up. Things were looking good. So let's see. Messages for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know, Spirit? Give me some messages for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know at this time? What's going on with Scorpio? We got the Fool, the Queen of Wands, the Hangman in reverse. I do see some of you guys surrendering. You guys could be showing up as the Queen of Wands in this reading. Seven of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. At the bottom, we got the Knight of Swords. So, yeah, maybe you guys just jumped into something, like, too fast. Maybe it's, like, how it happened, like, you know. Yeah, because, okay, so that would make sense, though, Scorpio. So, with the Fool here, I feel like you guys were taking a leap, you know. You just wanted to see where this was going to go. Is what I'm getting. And you guys are very confident about this connection, this person with the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands only goes into things that she feels secure and confident about. All right. And then we got the Hangman in release. So you were pretty open to it. You were understanding them, seeing things from their perspective. Even though this was like a huge change. So I feel like whatever the case may have been, Scorpio, I feel like whoever this is, this isn't your like usual type. Maybe you wouldn't usually date this type of person. Maybe you wouldn't date somebody like maybe with kids, multiple kids, or multiple baby moms, or, you know, or dads, or whatever it is. It could, whatever it was. It's like maybe this wasn't what you like usually sign up for, but you're like, you know what, I like you, I'm gonna give you a chance. All right. And then there was just like some drama, some fighting, some arguing and stuff like that. So let's see what's going on with you, Scorpio. Why is the Fool here for Scorpio? Seven of Swords in reverse. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Let me see. Did it upload? Sorry, Scorpio. Let me check my YouTube real quick. Seven of Swords in reverse. So that's wild. That's crazy. Okay. So let's see why the Seven of Swords is coming up in reverse. Because I feel like after you guys, you know, well, I mean, that will make sense, though. Or the Fool with the Seven of Swords can tell me that whoever this was, they were eventually going to confess to you. Because see how the Seven of Swords is in reverse looking at the Queen of Wands? Like I said, you guys are showing up as the Queen of Wands. And I feel like with this Seven of Swords in reverse popping up, even though it's on the Fool, I feel like this person felt like, you know what? Like, I'm trying to do something new. I'm going to confess. I'm going to come clean. You know, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to, you know, do the things I normally do because I really like this person. You know, I'm going to stand on business and be honest this time, but I feel like they weren't. So I feel like you guys started off like, it wasn't like solid when y'all first started out with the Seven of Swords in reverse and this Fool here. So why is the Seven of Swords in reverse? See the Fool. So y'all both took a risk. Like y'all both were like, okay, let's see where this can go. Like y'all both were like going with the flow is what I'm getting here. And then we got the Six of Wands. So yeah, y'all were both really into each other. But the thing is like you went into this not knowing all of this. So you were like, yes, somebody likes me. They're doing everything I want them to do. You know, they're really showing up. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Once of the Queen of Wands. Seven of Cups in reverse. They had you distracted. So the Seven of Cups in reverse is like when you're distracted, maybe you could just be focusing only on that person. It's like you see nothing else. Like you're about them. You're only for them. You know, you're not confused about them. There's nobody else. Nobody else is on your mind. You're all about them and for them. Seven of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Wands. Wow, look, and we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Why is the Queen of Wands in reverse? The High Priestess in reverse. So some of y'all are very intuitive. And it seems like y'all felt like they were keeping secrets anyway. If you're showing up as a Queen of Wands. Unless it's Queen of Wands in reverse is somebody else. Why is the High Priestess in reverse with the Queen of Wands in reverse? Four of Wands. Go to the Queen of Wands in reverse with this deck. Go to the Queen of Wands in reverse with this deck, Spirit. The Four of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles in reverse. So that would be you. Because this is... Okay. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Okay. But what was revealed to Scorpio? I'm just trying to see where this is going. Because if you guys are the Queen of Wands, but you're showing up as the Queen of Wands in reverse, you're upset, you're mad about something or something has happened. And then with the High Priestess in reverse, it's like whatever secret this person had or whatever was being hidden from you, it was obviously revealed. And your home or their home or something like that, you guys held back the information and didn't say nothing. Page of Pentacles in reverse can be like maybe you were trying to wait till like it all made sense. So maybe you were holding back communication as well. But then the Page of Pentacles in reverse can be like, okay, now I see why this is, you know, like why this and that, like something could be adding up. The Page of Pentacles in reverse also can be their lifestyle and stuff that they have going on. So, you know, I don't know. Maybe you've seen something. I don't know. Why is the Page of Pentacles in reverse for Scorpio? But then I'm going to ask what you guys seen. Why is this here? The Nine of Pentacles. So it could have been something about money. Maybe you've seen something in regards to some type of money. Or you could have been questioning like, okay, are they really single? Are they really into me? Are they just with me for me? Like, what do they want from me? But let me see. What did Scorpio find? What did Scorpio find? What did Scorpio find? The Emperor, the Page of Swords, Two of Pentacles. Now, for some of you guys, you found out this person was juggling you. That they have children or a family or somebody else. The Emperor is here with the Page of Swords, Two of Pentacles. That's somebody juggling somebody. So for some of you guys with the Queen of Wands in reverse, you are now the other woman, or that's what you're trying to figure out. So that would make sense why you came up in reverse. So you're like, I know I'm not his little secret, because that's not how we about to keep it, you know. Two of Pentacles is here. See, Nine of Cups, and something to do with the money again. Five of Swords in reverse. I'm not trying to argue with you. I just want to know. So I just feel like, you know, you guys could have been like, oh, we're having a good time. Or they were like, you know, we're having a good time. We're vibing. Like, don't mess this up. It's not what you think it is. Going to the Hangman in reverse. Why is the Hangman in reverse for Scorpio? The Knight of Swords. The Seven of Wands in reverse. So I definitely feel like you guys were just like too open, you know, very open when it came to this person. You know, I feel like you guys both rushed into this. They definitely overstepped some boundaries. Maybe you wasn't looking at it like that, because like I said, with the Hangman in reverse, you were looking at things from their perspective, or you are, or you were, you know, you were believing them. Why is the Seven of Wands in reverse? Three of Cups in reverse. So that would definitely tell me that this person had you feeling as if there was nobody else, like you were the only one. So I feel like you weren't really like guarded or like none of that, because y'all were seeing each other every day or seeing each other a lot, spending a lot of time with each other, something like that. Why is the Three of Cups in reverse? See, Queen of Cups in reverse. So That's your, this is technically your energy, but this can be somebody else because y'all were showing up as the Queen of Wands. See, look, the Star. So yeah, this person made you feel like you were the only one. That's what this is about. So that is your energy, but this could have been an Aquarius or whoever it was, but they made you feel like you were the only one. All right, let's see. Yeah, but there was somebody else the whole time. That's crazy. Let me see. Why is the Seven of Wands here? Why is the Seven of Wands here with this Five of Wands for Scorpio? Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Something not working out. Ace of Wands. The Justice. So I'm not going to put energy into this until I know the truth. So some of you guys could have just been like, you know what, like if you're not going to tell me the truth, I can't move forward with you. I'm not putting energy into this. This is not going to work for me. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Going to the Justice card. The Nine of Cups. The King of Wands. The Ten of Swords. So it could have been an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It could have been any sign. But you guys are definitely feeling betrayed. Here. Because you guys are really feeling some type of way. Because you're like, well, I can't believe you betrayed me. I can't believe this. Like, you really put on a show. That's why we got the actor here. Because the King of Wands will pursue you. They'll do everything. They'll chase after you, everything. Because like I said over here, they made you feel like you were the only one. Going to this King of Wands, Ten of Swords. Wow, see the Empress. And that can be the babies or the multiple babies, but could be a Libra or a Taurus. So some of you guys, like I said, are finding out about a wife, or you're finding out about like another girlfriend, or, you know, like the mother of their child, or whatever that situation is. Why is the Empress here with the Ten of Swords and the King of Wands? Why is the Empress here? The Hermit. So they just were in separation, maybe not really dealing with each other at that time. Could be a Virgo. Why is the Hermit here? The King of Swords. King of Pentacles. So there was another relationship. There most definitely was another relationship. And I feel like they just needed some time, or they took some time apart, or why is the King of Pentacles here? See, Three of Pentacles. That's what I'm saying. Four of Wands. And that would be this. For some of you guys, they even had y'all in their house that they share together or live in together and everything. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of you guys are like this very confused. You're like, what? I just cannot believe this happened. Clarify the Empress one more time for Scorpio. See, the Sun and the Six of Cups. For some of you guys, they can have 2 to 3 kids. They can even have a newborn. See, the Sun is there. There's a newborn there. Or this could be your reading, Scorpio, where you're finding out about another woman. But going to the Sun, or the Empress could be pregnant. Going to the Sun and the Six of Cups. Clarify the Sun and the Six of Cups on the Empress. See, Ace of Pentacles. Yes, there is definitely a relationship here. Definitely a commitment. The King of Cups. That's what I'm saying. Yes, definitely a family. Definitely a situation. So yes. Why is the Knight of Swords here for Scorpio? Why is the Knight of Swords here for Scorpio? The Nine of Wands. The World card. So Six of Cups. This person is missing you. I feel like you have put your guards up, Scorpio. I feel like you don't want to interact with this person anymore, or somebody is like wanting to put an ending to this. I feel like it could be more so you, because you are the World card. You are fixed energy. So let me see, the Knight of Swords, Page of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords. Yeah, but then look, we got the Seven of Swords here, and I don't like that, because with the Knight of Swords, Page of Pentacles, this is like a false offer. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody offering you something, knowing that this whole time they were lying and being deceitful with the Seven of Swords. You know, they had, I ain't gonna say they had a little strategy, but this person really thought they can get away with it. They thought they were sharp with it, quick with it. They thought they can, you know, mentally manipulate you. You know, this person thought like, I'm gonna get away with it. You know, like they just knew they were about to get away with it. Let me see. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Page of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. Look, see? To them, they felt like they were going to get away with it. And they were going to get away with it for as long as they can, to be honest with you, Scorpio. I just got to keep it 100. And so bankrupt can be like, maybe they are going through something financially. But if not, you know. So now you guys are protecting your energy. So that would make sense. You know, that was your first and last chance. You don't want to hear what they got to say. Their ego could be bruised, possibly because you don't want to deal with them or fuck with them no more. You know, because you're cutting them off. But this is very interesting, Scorpio. Let's see. Messages for Scorpio. What additional messages do you have for Scorpio? Spirit. We have hanging on. We have love offer. But what are they hanging on to? See, this person is still holding on. The Magician in reverse is still them still trying to be slick. Still trying to come in and offer you something. Knowing their situation and knowing that you know now. We got friends. They might try to pull that like, at least let's be friends. We got player. Y'all could have also met through friends. Maybe y'all were friends first. You know, well, no, because y'all would have knew that. We got boundaries. Remember I said somebody overstepped somebody's boundaries. So we got thinking of you. Going to friends. Why is friends here for Scorpio? Going to friends. Leap of faith. Yeah, so I feel like y'all took it past the friend stage. So maybe y'all were just friends at first and y'all were kicking in and y'all were like, you know, let's see where this goes or whatever. The message for Scorpio. Proposal. So this person could have told you that they wanted to get married and everything. Damn. Messages for Scorpio. Happiness. Yeah, y'all were happy together. It was cute and everything. But with surrender, it's like now you're letting it go. I don't feel like you guys are looking back at this situation, Scorpio. From what I'm getting, I don't see like where y'all are looking back. So, and we got secret. Yeah, because remember I said over here, like, you're going to find out that you were their secret. And you're like, that's not how we going to keep it. Like, I'm not going to be a secret. You got me fucked up. I'm not your secret. This came back up. Romantic. We got mask. Yeah, so the person that you guys had romantic feelings for was wearing a mask. We got it's not over. Let's see. Why is it not over? Three of Swords in reverse. They want you to open your heart back up to this. You know, they want you to be, yeah, Knight of Cups in reverse. They want to come back. They're hoping that you're still open to this. But, like, damn. So, maybe this got you this all messed up, Scorpio. I'm so sorry. And that could be why y'all are falling apart. Because I feel like y'all really put your, like, you trusted them, you loved them, you cared about them. Like I said, they made you feel like you were the only one. And they had a family this whole time. Or was in a relationship this whole time. Because for some of you guys, maybe they don't have like children and stuff. Or a wife or babies or a baby on the way or something like that. So, yes. So, damn, Scorpio. I'm sorry, y'all. Damn. And when I looked over here, yep. They made y'all feel like I was the only one. Going to the three of Cups in reverse one more time. Y'all know I'm nosy. Why is this here for Scorpio? Why is the Three of Cups in reverse for Scorpio again, Spirit, before we end this reading? Yep, told you. They made you feel like there was nobody else, see? Yep, and see, I told you there was somebody the whole time. Queen of Swords in reverse, like I said, their person could have been mad at them. They could have just been like in separation or something, or going through something at the time. See, look, see the page, not page, King of Pentacles, look, for, yeah. So that's what it was. They were in separation, going through something, and that's how it started. Or like they, you know, she put him out. Well, no, because for some of y'all were at their house, or they even had a house, a place. You were pulling up somewhere for some of you guys. I don't know. This is a lot, Scorpio. All right. This is what I got for you guys. If it resonated, please do like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. If you guys would love to book, fireintuition.com. Alrighty. Bye, Scorpio.